everybody, Winchester for Horses here, and today is my con video day. So for those of you, we're gonna start off. I actually have a surprise at towards the end of the video. But for those of you who are looking to see me at con, do not be afraid to come up and talk to me. I am the most talkative person on planet Earth, I swear. Thursday is the best day for you to come talk to me since there's not a lot of stuff going on Thursday. So if you see me, I'll be wearing red jeans, so I'll stand out. You should recognize me. Just come up and say hi. I'll take pictures with you. I'll talk to you. We can have a good conversation. Like, I meet a lot of people at con. But, so today's Saturday, so there are 4 days until Vegas Con, which is my favorite con ever. And in honor of this, we are doing things you should be keeping in your con bag. I know you guys probably think it's so funny when I do that, like, but that's like how you do the cover things. So my con bag this year is a backpack. It used to be Hot Topics hobo bags, but I'm loving this backpack. It's such good quality. So the first thing you're gonna need is obviously a bag, and I do recommend this even if you're just going one day, because I've been before many times, and yeah, it's a hassle. Oh, and also, if you see me on Friday, I'll be wearing the Whistle Makes Me Their God shirt. Saturday, I'm wearing my Supernatural Peanuts shirt. You guys probably know what that looks like. And then on Sunday, I'll be wearing either a shirt with Sam and Dean on it or a shirt with all three of them on it that will be black. So you guys should recognize. So in the little pocket, I'm going to go through that first. So the first two things that I almost always... I'm like trying to adjust this camera. Bring to con are my phone and my iPod for pictures. And I also bring a camera, but since it's not with me right now, you're not gonna see it. So yeah. And because of that, it's a good idea to bring your charger. I mean, you're gonna be there pretty much all day. I'm usually there from about 9 to 11 o'clock at night, or sometimes later. So your wall charger, you will have time to plug your phones in. I mean, at the Rio anyways, where I go for Vegas Con, I mean, most of the cons that I've been to, there's plugs in the walls, and you will always see people sitting down talking with their phones plugged in. But I also recommend that you bring your portable charger, because when you are in line for autographs, there are not going to be any, like, sometimes when you're in line, you will be able to plug your phone in, but most of the time someone else will already have their phone plugged in, because unless you're like #1 gold patron, you're not in the front. So these are so good. I have two. I have this one and the Hot Topic one with the supernatural symbols on it. I usually bring them both charged up because it seems like my phone always dies there. Chapstick. Always bring chapstick. Especially if you're going somewhere, like if you were traveling to Vegas from like the East Coast, you're going to be so dry. I live here. I like the dry. So gum. Always bring gum. Especially when you're going into photo ops. You don't want your breath to stink. Trust me. And when you're talking to people. And then this nail polish. I always paint my nails for con. And I do white with the little symbols on them. This is just to touch it up. I bring it. I don't know if you will. But like touched up nails look really nice. So if you chip them. I always have the nail polish. And I always have a highlighter. I'll explain why as soon as I get into the main compartment. So, in the main compartment, the first thing that I always have is the schedule. This is like Vegas Con last year. Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure this is last year. Oh no, this is 2 years ago. So this is 2013. That is such a long time ago. So you always keep that with you at all times. Then I always have a folder or a binder or something with pictures for the people that I need autographs from of that day. Usually print them out or buy them. It depends on who the person is. Like Mark Pellegrino this year, I'm buying one for him, but someone like, I don't know, someone like Ty Olsson, I wouldn't buy a picture for. If you guys know what happened last Vegas Con with Ty Olsson, I don't think he's allowed at cons anymore. Okay, it's never a bad idea to have a book, especially on the first 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, or I guess for the first day. Probably the days that Jensen and Jared aren't there, because those are the slowest days. Like, it's still fun, but you're gonna have times in between where you really don't know what to do, like an intermission. And most people go eat, but I don't know. Which brings me to the next thing. I don't have those in here yet, but snacks. You're gonna want snacks because it's kind of hard to leave the wherever, it's the Rio in my case, but wherever the con is taking place, it is incredibly hard to leave. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, there is so much stuff going on, you do not have time to leave. So usually I only eat like one meal, and that is after con. And I eat breakfast before, but between, it's all snacks. So make sure you have a good amount of snacks. And also water. Even if it's just a bottle, they always have somewhere where you can refill it. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but this is water from, I think it was last year's Vegas Con, from their little thing, but yeah, I need to just dump it out and wash this bottle for Thursday. So always have a water bottle, fill it up before you leave home, and bring water bottles, extra water bottles, so you can fill it up while you're there. But there's also going to be drinking fountains, and they have like one of those dispenser thingies in the con hall, at least where I go. I don't know if they will where you go, but photo op tickets. These are not these years. These are some from the past few years, I think. But don't put these in the front compartment because it's possible that someone could steal them. Put them in the big one. You can put them in a folder. Keep them away from the water though. Or sometimes, like, we like to slip them in here, because then you can always like flip it around and check and make sure this is the thing that hangs on the lanyard for silver or gold passes. Probably copper too. There's copper this year. Which brings me to this. Now, you will always be wearing this at con. But when you get home for the night or to your hotel room, just slip it in the front of your con bag. Just slip it in and then you can take it out and you'll know where it is. Because if you lose this, you cannot get back in. And I'm not even joking about that. My makeup. I always bring my makeup. Especially since Jensen and Jared's photo ops are always later in the day. Like, there's not really any early photo ops, and you're always going to want to touch up before you go in. Because those cameras, they catch everything. Yeah, I know. You're obviously going to want to bring your car keys, because how did you get there unless you're staying at the motel that they're holding it at? And I'm not. My house is right by it. Not really, because it's in the ghetto, but kind of by it. My house is on the good side of town, I swear. So I usually wear these earrings to con. Let me show you. But so I always have the box in my backpack because I'm allergic to nickel, and sometimes they'll start to hurt my ears. I have new earrings this year that I might be wearing instead of those, but we'll see. And last but not least, you're going to want to have your wallet, because the fan stores there, whatever, there's an endless amount of stuff and you will never be able to afford it all. But take your wallet so you can buy the things there that you want to get, because a lot of it will not be available forever. Okay? I always spend so much money at con. I work for it though. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully I will be able to do hopefully I'll be doing some vlogging at con. I don't know for sure. This is a really long video, so I'm trying to keep it somewhat short. But anyways, I love you guys. I cannot wait to see how many of you come and see me, because I will be happy to see you. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. My video is going to be, my Hey Brother video is going to be shown at con. This year, hopefully that wins, but I don't care if it doesn't, as long as it's shown, because people get to see it. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you at con hopefully, and if not, you'll see my vlogs. Bye.